Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack33, and this is a post Tales of the Abyss video. I decided to make this update because Tales of the Abyss has kind of had quite the impact on my channel, and I figured once the project was over, I would definitely have to talk about what's going to be happening moving forward. Before I talk about any of that, I would just like to first mention that I'm going to MAGFest 13. That's upcoming January 23rd to 26th. This is last year's badge here. You can see that there. But yeah, I don't know what the theme is this year. I don't think it's Zelda related, but I really like the theme of last year's. It was really cool. So if you are going to that, look out for me there, along with many of the Puddle Plains crew, as I will mention later in the video. But yeah, if you're going to MAGFest, just, I don't know, leave a comment or something. See if we can't meet up or something. That'd be really cool. But anyway, I just want to get that out of the way. Tales of the Abyss is now over, technically. Or I guess technically not, because I still have to do some extra videos for the project. There are three or four main events I want to do that have yet to be covered. There's some minor side quest stuff that has to be taken care of. There is also the Colosseum, the Catalyst Weapon side quest, and there's also a bonus dungeon as well that have not been covered yet. However, they're not going to be covered anytime soon, only because most of that stuff requires me to do some level grinding and be a lot stronger. They are some quite difficult challenges, so I want to make sure it's not a boring video where I just get stomped, just like the van fight was, where I was just using items all the time. I want to make it so it's like it's a challenge, but not like overwhelming that I shouldn't be doing it. So yeah, there are more Tales of the Abyss videos to come, but they won't be coming anytime soon. But for now, the main project is over with. I can relax. I'm glad it's over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description. Keep in mind the video is almost 50 minutes long. It's the longest video I've ever made. The second longest was the Grand Masters video for Pokemon trading card game, which was very simple. It was only like a minute shorter. I don't think I'm ever going to do videos that length again, except maybe with the project coming out in the fall. I mentioned at the end of Tales of the Abyss, I am going to be starting up Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, I mentioned that I wasn't going to be doing that. I was going to either do Tales of the Abyss or Tales of Symphonia back when I originally started the project, back in, what was that, 2010 now, I guess? Yeah. But no, I am going to do Tales of Symphonia just because I feel like now that I've done Abyss, I can tackle Symphonia with more of like the adamant video making that I was doing towards the end of the project. So once I get the ball rolling with that, it'll be a lot quicker. Like I said, it's not going to be 4 years to do Tales of Symphonia. It's not going to be like 2020 and the game will be finished. I say fall. I'm aiming for like a mid, like September, early kind of October, somewhere around there. I had originally thought of actually starting it July 1st. I do start projects on July 1st a lot, different like Odin's Collection and different Let's Plays I've done. Just kind of like a Canada Day special. But no, I'm going to aim for fall. I have some other plans for July 1st. So what am I going to be doing after, now that Tales of the Abyss is done? Well, I'm still doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland. You haven't seen me upload that in a while. I'm going to get more, making more of those videos. I think I'm going to finish that up. And then I'm going to roll out Mario Golf Advanced Tour. I mentioned that after Tales of the Abyss, I would like to do that project. I mentioned that quite a while ago now. That was actually last summer, I think I mentioned that. Maybe even the year before. I don't know. It's been a while since I mentioned that. But yeah, so Mario Golf Advanced Tour I would like to do as well. So that'll take place after Kirby's Return to Dreamland. When Advanced Tour starts, there's going to be some like side projects alongside that as well. It's going to be a longer project, not Tales length, but it's golf, but it's an RPG as well, so it's going to have a lot to show off. If you ever watched one of my buddies, Shadow Mario 41, he did Toadstool Tour, where he showed off a lot of different game modes in that. It's going to be similar to that, showing off the different opponents, showing off the different modes you can play. There's a lot to the game, on top of a story mode being in the game as well. I mean, it's not like crazy story or anything like that, but it exists, so it's more so a hub. You can kind of access everything without going into it, but anyway. There's another project I actually want. I was kind of debating not mentioning this, but I have it in my notes here, so I kind of want to mention it. A long time ago, I actually did a pretty unique Kirby project. If you guys maybe know where I'm going with this one, it involved Kirby. Not, I don't want to. I'm kind of like spoiling it, but it involved a certain GameCube as an actual controller. What I'm talking about is Kirby Tilt and Tumble for Game Boy Color, which requires you to physically tilt the cartridge to move Kirby. And in order to actually record, if you want to record the actual game with like some sort of recording device, the only thing I can think of is the Game Boy player to play that game. And in order to do that, you'd have to move the GameCube. Well, back when I did that project, I wanted to do the extra levels, which it's pretty much the same game, just harder, less time to play the levels, more enemies and that. But I never got around to doing it. But I think it's time to get around to finally finishing that. So I think coming soon, maybe that'll be the first thing I do alongside Mario Golf. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. Is doing Kirby Tilt and Tumble, the extra levels, and it'll be a short project. It'll only be 8 videos. When I originally did it, I actually did 1 video per level, and that's kind of cool if you ever wanted to look at it and see where like the location of like the red stars and stuff is. But I think what I'll do in this one is I'll just do each world, or like like each level is broken up into 4 stages, like that. I'll do like 1 level per video, and that's 8 videos. So I think I'll probably just go through with doing that. It'll make it a shorter project to do, a lot more manageable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that again. I was thinking about it the other day actually. There's quite a few projects I would like to do. One thing I would like to ask of you, my viewers, is I normally ask for some audience participation. It helps get a lot of projects off the ground. I would have never done trading card game if it weren't for you guys. Metroid Fusion was another thing that was kind of inspired by you. A lot of people wanted to see me do like a Metroid-esque game, so I did Fusion. That was a lot of fun. But something, this is a very broad question, but I've tackled a lot of different genres on my channel, but there's some that have still yet to be explored. So I'm just going to ask you guys to just list off a genre that you would like me to tackle that I haven't done before. Or a game series that I haven't done before, because you don't know like what I've played, right? So I might have a game that kind of fits into something that you might want to see. I know a lot of people liked my Resident Evil Revelations playthrough because it was a lot different than anything I had done before, and I want to try to get that kind of sense of not wonder. I don't know if that's the correct word, but just like sense of being different, I guess, than what I normally do. So if there's anything I haven't done, or maybe just something you want to see me do differently, I just ask you just to leave a comment. It doesn't matter, just to help. It'll help brainstorm ideas and help me know you more as an audience. There's obviously a lot of people who watch who never comment, and that's fine. I appreciate you guys just watching the videos in general, but I know I do have some audience members out there that definitely like to have their voices heard, and I want to have your voices heard and actually have it translate into content that you want to see from me. So that's where I'm going with this. So just in the comments, just let me know what you want to see. I'm not gonna, if you tell me to play a certain game that might not come to fruition, just know that, but something similar might happen, right? Or you never, like, I don't know, maybe I will play it, depends on what it is, right? I'd be like, well, I don't know, I never thought to play that before. But yeah, that's as far as Let's Play stuff goes. I guess I can, that'll be as far as anything I have to do with Let's Plays and my channel. I guess one last thing I should mention though is those weekend projects that I was doing back in the day, or not back in the day, it wasn't that long ago, like the Buy It, Try It, Riot, and Nostalgia and Threes, and SPAC Saturdays. I just gotta get into the motion of doing them again. They're not gone, I gotta do them again. Just kind of lazy, I guess. But yeah, so Let's Plays and weekend stuff, coming back. Sorry, I keep, I need some water, I guess. Anyway, that's as far as my channel goes. One thing I would like to mention is I do a lot of streaming A lot of it is spur of the moment, but I have something planned. A planned project I've been wanting to do for a while on Twitch. My retro SPAC streams. I'm going to be doing Fire Emblem 7 Hector mode on there. That is Fire Emblem 7 is the North American just Fire Emblem. It came on Game Boy Advance. It recently came on Wii U Virtual Console, which is actually how I'm playing it. It's the only Virtual Console game I've actually purchased on my Wii U. But I did Path of Radiance, and that kind of got my Twitch channel kind of rolling in the ways of just starting to stream things. I've streamed a lot of games on Twitch, but Fire Emblem 7 is definitely a playthrough I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm gonna start that up soon. It'll be more advertised on YouTube for you guys to come out because it's gonna be more of a bigger kind of stream. So I hope you guys come out. I'm gonna have guests as always. It's not just gonna be how I don't know if you guys are ever around for just my random streams. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. Like last night I played Mario Party really late at night. But sometimes I just randomly stream. But this one's gonna be more planned out. It's gonna have certain guests at certain times. Depending on who's available and whatnot. But once again, members of the Puddle Plains community, which once again I'll get into after this, will participate in that because I know they want to. So, but yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. When I did Path of Radiance, I kind of did no matter what happens, if anyone dies in the run, I just keep going. It's a similar thing is going to happen with this game. Although I know I did restart once or twice during Path of Radiance, I'm hoping this game is a little more open where I don't have to do that. But anyway, so that'll be starting soon, probably after MAGFest, but I'm not sure. It might start before. That depends if I have time. I was actually thinking of doing something Sunday night, but I'm not sure what's going to be happening with that. So. Actually, that can't happen. No, that can't happen at all. Never mind. I gotta work. I was like, wait, do I have that day free? No, I don't have that day free at all. But anyway, so that is streaming. I do stream other things on there as well. I'm planning to do just random, I do spur of the moment stuff. I stream some Kirby's Star Warrior Cup. That's his weekend Mario Kart 8 tournaments. Whenever he does that, I stream that. I want to stream more of those multiplayer sessions to be used for SPAC Saturdays, which just haven't been a thing lately. But yeah, so twitch.tv/OdinSPAC for all that, by the way. I guess I should have mentioned that. Description, if you just want to click on something. Last thing I want to mention is Puddle Plains. What is Puddle Plains? I keep saying that. This is the second or third time I said it, right? What is Puddle Plains? Puddle Plains is just a collection of people that I know. We all got together on Skype and we just talk about video games, and then I'm like, hey, let's make forums, let's make a channel, and we did that, and it's a lot of fun. It's just us goofing off. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but it's a lot of fun. We try to organize some stuff once in a while, but it's more so spur of the moment things. We recently, yesterday, I guess, or 2 days ago, we did Puddles Talk, which is an unofficial podcast, or maybe it's an official one, I don't know. But we just did a podcast-esque video where we talked about the Nintendo Direct that had happened that day. So I can put a link to that if you'd like. It's about an hour long. But just a bunch of us. Each video features different people. I'm not always in all of them, right? Recently there was a Cards Against Humanity game that was played. Very inappropriate, just a heads up. A little different than what's on this channel here, but recently that was put up. I'm not in that at all, but there's 8 or so people in that, and it's just a lot of one-off videos that are fun. We've tried to do some projects. I know me and Shots Rocks have done 2 or 3 parts of Earthbound. That hasn't really gone anywhere right now. I know there's a Link to the Past one going right now with Snag Attack 8 and King Kanzan, aka Terran. We just call him Terran. There's probably another one, and just blank. I know other people want to start other projects, but there's the Poke MMO, which is Poke MMO. If you haven't heard of it, is a fan-made MMO of Pokemon. It takes Fire Red, all the assets from it, the game, and basically makes it online, and it's a lot of fun. And we've actually been playing through that. We haven't played in a long time, but because we have such a backlog of videos, because it's basically an MMO, and it's, you know, going through Fire Red, it's actually quite long. So it's quite fun if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, there's a lot of one-off things. Us playing multiplayer Smash Bros, Mario Kart, you know, the works. So yeah, it's youtube.com/Puddle Plains HD. The joke originated from Mario Kart 8. You can go there and find the origins of all that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of my great friends. They're going to be with me at MAGFest as well. Well, some of them anyway. So I'm really looking forward to meeting some of them for the first time. I think I've met all of them at this point. No, I'm pretty sure I have met all of them at this point, but actually hanging out with some of them, like, for the first time, as opposed to just, like, seeing them. So that'll be cool. I think that's about it. It's about 16 minutes, probably too long, this video. So thank you for watching. If you got any, like I said, please leave comments on what you want to see on this channel. Maybe even stuff you want to see in the stream. If you want to actually know exactly what I happen to own, you can always check out my backloggery page. I need to update it for some stuff that I did purchase recently. Mostly like Wii U stuff. But, and Christmas. It was, I got some stuff for Christmas too. But I can basically record everything now. I recently set up, I have a monitor kind of over to my left here, your right. And I can, basically all my retro stuff's hooked up to it, so I can pretty much play anything. The only thing I can't do is DS and 3DS, because I don't have a capture device for that yet. One day, when I, you know, have the money and or patience to send my 3DS away. But anyway, that's it. I've been OwnSpack33. Let me know about genres, games, series you want to see me do. And lots of Let's Play stuff to come. Lots of weekend projects to come. And streaming and MAGFest. If you're going to MAGFest, once again, MAGFest. Anyway, bye now.